will do some exercises for the upper torso, turning side to side when you walk. You need a flexible spine and the ability to turn the chest independent of the hips. The chest does rotate independent of the hips, so we're going to do some core work to strengthen the obliques, the muscles that are largely responsible for twisting. It's an interesting fact that both sides of your body have the obliques, the internal and the external obliques. They're enormous muscle groups, and one of them works to turn the chest, and the other one works to put on the brakes so that you don't just keep twisting until the bones decide when you should stop. So let's strengthen the obliques. Come onto your back and cross one knee, ankle over the knee. So it's ankle knee shape 4 pose. The opposite arm, bend the elbow and put it behind the hand behind your head. You're going to be lifting up, turning your elbow toward the knee that's lifted. Your other arm can be on the ground and rest, or it can be elevated for a little bit more challenge. And again, we're not going to yank the neck. You're going to find something to look at so that the back of the neck stays long and you're not tipping the chin inward. So you'll find something to gaze at. So here we go. Knee and ankle. You can round the low back into the floor. Take a breath in. And on your exhale, lift up, look up, and twist. Elbow toward knee. Come all the way back. That's the breath in. The exhale, lift and turn. And again, if you want a little bit more in this, keep your other arm up. It's a little bit more support if you use it on the floor. So it's your choice. The low back is rounded into the floor, lifting up and turn. Keep the neck long and the head supported. So that's about 5. And then switch sides. So you can do 5 to 10 of these and do 3 repetitions on each side. That's a nice target point. Lift up and turn. Low back is into the floor. If you want more, the opposite arm isn't on the floor. And again, keep the back of the neck long. Don't crunch the chin to the chest. Nice and slow, up and turn and down. And up and turn and down. So 5 to 10, switch sides, and do that 3 times on each side. Okay, now we're going to stretch for a flexible spine. This is called clock stretch. So you'll lay on your side and rest your head on your arm. The knees are bent, and the top knee is just a little bit forward of the bottom knee. Take your other arm, stretch it right out. So imagine you're on a clock. That's why it's called clock stretch. 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and so on. Reach your arm further so you're starting to roll towards the floor, and then take it to 4 o'clock, and 5 o'clock, and 6 o'clock. When you start to get to 7 o'clock, the palm will turn up, and you'll start to roll over onto your back. By 9 o'clock, I'm almost all the way on my back. 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. So take 3 slow revolutions, reach far. Take 3 slow revolutions, starting to go on the back, turn the palm up, all the way around and reach far so that you stretch the front of the body and the shoulders and the upper back. And after 3 revolutions in one direction, now I'm stretching the front of my chest and the pecs, the front of the shoulders. Then you can switch the direction and go the opposite way. And again, slower is more interesting to get into what you're feeling. Notice. So stay pain-free. If you have any difficulties in your shoulders or in your low back, make sure that you're in a place that is pain-free. And after the 3rd revolution in the opposite direction, switch sides. Okay, so that's the clock stretch. It should feel good. It should feel like you're opening the chest, the arms, the upper back.